As Cole just said, the conflict in Ukraine is creating a humanitarian crisis. The UN Refugee Agency is saying today almost 1.5 million people have fled the country and many more are staying behind, and they're enduring those Russian attacks. But one man originally from Elk County has an organization that helps children in international conflicts. Douglas Braff spoke with him.
This war will severely impact future generations of Ukrainians, but a St. Mary's man is trying to help the next generation endure this traumatic time in their young lives.
The idea came about last year when I ended up finishing up my foreign service career. I wanted to start a company and a foundation, and I wanted to start one that helped the kids.
Nathan Schmidt is a former Marine Corps officer who served 3 tours in Iraq. Then he took on a new assignment.
So I decided to join the Foreign Service because I thought that by joining the Foreign Service, you could prevent wars from happening. And I find out that even as a diplomat, it's very difficult to prevent wars.
On one particular outing, he visited a school in the Donbass gray zone.
And it just struck me the absolute suffering that was going on there because the school was constantly being shelled. All of the windows were completely bombed out.
That's when he launched the Mountain Seed Foundation. He says they wanted to bring the children and families to the U.S. or Europe where they could get them professional therapy for PTSD and other issues, something Schmidt has had to cope with from his time in the military.
Everything changed, though, on the 24th of February when Russia invaded. We immediately rented out a whole hotel room. We're renting out apartments. We're getting families in. We're getting them settled, safe in the western side of Ukraine.
Schmidt says they plan to work with bigger organizations to move refugees to neighboring countries.
But essentially, we're just a Safeway house, if you will, and a halfway house. Longer term, in the next few weeks and months, we want to build additional dwellings. We want to build a school. We want to build a hospital.
He says they would build these in the mountainous Transcarpathian region, assuming the Russians don't reach Ukraine's far west anytime soon.
It would remind you of St. Mary's and State College. It's rolling hills, just like where we're from.
Schmidt tells me the Mountain Seed Foundation's name comes from a Bible quote that can be paraphrased as, "With faith the size of a mustard seed, we can move mountains."
It tries to point to the fact that all of us, every single one of us, they might think that they are powerless to do anything, but there's so much that can be done. And little things, obviously those who have faith, prayer, there can be small donations. I'll tell you what I found when I served in Ukraine, and that's the incredible generosity of the Ukrainian people and the incredible resilience.
Schmidt mentions the Holodomor, the purges of the 1930s, and World War II scarring Ukraine and its people. Yet, he says the spirit of the Ukrainian people continues to inspire.
And the Ukrainian people throughout all of that have come out stronger and better, and they haven't lost their sense of generosity and warmth.
If you want to donate to the Mountain Seed Foundation, we've put the information on how to do that on our website, WJACTV.com. Reporting in Centre County, Douglas Braff, 6 News.